Hi guys, welcome to Case Says. Alright, so I know a lot of people on these YouTube streets right now is talking about Jaguar Wright. Guys, I purposely have not done a reading on her. And I know you guys are like, why? Because I don't do readings based off of whatever is buzzing necessarily. I will do I will do readings off things that need clarity. I will do readings off stuff that's from my curiosity. Um, but that's usually it. Um, so it's not necessarily about views. I told you guys this channel really isn't about views. This is part of my purpose and part of my personal journey. And if you guys get some type of entertainment or truth or healing or whatever, laughs or cries from it, whatever, then what have you. But this is really a selfish thing, if you will. So I haven't done a reading on her because I wasn't tugged to, and I'm still not, even though I'm set up to. Like I am, but I'm actually not doing a tarot reading on Jaguar Wright. So you can click off right now, if that's what you came for. What I will say about Jaguar Wright is that I've watched several videos about her and interviews about her because I wanted to gauge this person that's causing all this buzz in these YouTube streets. And everything that causes buzz in YouTube on these YouTube streets doesn't mean it's worth, to me, worth my efforts to do a video on it. This is again not a reading about it, and this is not a buzz. This is just merely my opinion, and what my conclusion and what I've gathered, which is a lot of what she says is her truth because that's what she believes, right? But what it is more likely is a strategy. What we're seeing Jaguar do and what we're all a part of is a calculated plan that she feels like is needed for modern fame and stardom. This isn't a diss or anything of that nature. I don't know this woman. I don't know any of these people that I usually do that I do videos on. If it's not about my personal life or whatever, I don't know these people. But my discernment again is worthy to be heard. I will say that. I do feel that again we are part of a strategy for her to attain fame. It's a phase, not like we're in a phase. We're in a part of her strategy. The first part of the strategy I feel is the drumming up the buzz phase, okay? Because she's going to try to take back whatever buzz she accumulated from the gossip factory fodder machine part of YouTube and try to cash that into whomever, like as if like, yeah, I can get the people going. I can get the people talking. I can have views. I look at all these views I got these people. People do want to hear from me. There is a market for me. It's a trying to prove herself strategy to cash in, to say, hey, you fucked up by passing me over. You fucked up by not giving me a try because look what I done. Look at the buzz that I couldn't, and the drama and how I get people going. So that's what this is. The next phase of it is her trying to cash this in, right? Is there something to be cashed in? What's to be cashed in is a book. But if she drops that book, it is going to be hit with a lot of lawsuits because it's not factual things. Okay, again, it's her truth. So she can she can write the book under the disguise of it's a different story, changing names and characters, but she will not be able to write a book with these actual people's names because a lot of stuff can't be verified. A lot of what she says is gossip fodder. The one factual thing that she knows isn't enough. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not enough because the parties involved aren't willing to talk. Because either they've been paid off, either they don't want to risk being part of the media, and they don't want to risk being having their way of life shook up, threatened, or their anonymity taken away. As far as we go. So she's not gonna. Her plan is going to fail. Simply put, and that's why I haven't done a reading on Jaguar. A lot of people in the Black community will take somebody like Jaguar and villainize the victim. She's a victim. She turned complicit because if you can't beat them, join them. So amongst her peers, they're looking at her like she's crazy because you're trying to wear a victim hat, but you already operated in the if you can't beat them, join them. And to us, who is not privy of the social circle, is looking at her like a victim. This is the problem, though. We can't label a victim crazy because this is her truth, and there's still something that she's been through that is unresolved. Okay? There's not a time limit on when somebody's was a victim, when they were victimized. Okay? She needs help. I'm not saying that she's crazy, because I wouldn't dare try to make a victim the villain. She does ultimately need spiritual healing, like her heart to be healed, not her mind necessarily, but her heart. It's just like, it feels just like her soul is tired, and it's turning into desperosity amongst her peers. And to us to a certain extent, because we're just like, what the fuck? This girl came out of nowhere. But what I will do is I will send her light, and I will send her love, that she gets healing, and that her ancestors watch over and give her guidance on what's the next move and what's right. Again, she can take this information because she does have a buzz. So she wasn't wrong with her plan, but how she went up the steps before she got to her goal needed to be reevaluated. So she can take this information, write it in a book with changed names, and people will buy it. If she takes that idea, she can cash in and get her ultimate goal, which is to change her lifestyle and to get money. And you can parlay that into something Netflixy, Amazon, be it right on a show, what have you. So that should have been your ultimate goal. It shouldn't have been you trying to expose these people, because it's like Rage Against the Machine. I don't know if you're going to win. And sweetie, it doesn't appear that you are. So hopefully her ancestors can appeal to her, and her crown chakra can be opened enough to receive this information. that her aim needs to be targeted more to what I just divulged, rather than the aim she's going. Because where she's going, it doesn't look good. So that is my take on the whole Jaguar Wright situation. Um, if you stayed and listened to my opinion this long, I appreciate you, and I'm grateful. So guys, like I always say, seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until next time.